What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys. Well, we are seeing a lot of strength in the Splinterlands tokens, even with the recent, dumperoo, we'll call it, for Bitcoin. Right? We didn't drop below 40K, but we were in the 40s for maybe just a hot minute. We're obviously back up to 43 now, and I think the lowest that I saw DEC go was like 970 Splintoshis. SPS, I think, stayed above 3 or even went back above 3 even with that dump. So, what's been fascinating here is there are a lot of people who are following, led by Aggie, right? So this is kind of like a follow-up to the video of like SPS Flywheel going into overdrive, but there are a lot of people following this number here. How much DEC does the company have left? 334 million. Again, data to be verified. So, just in case the team could go buy more, they may not use all of this for market activity or market transactions. They may decide to hold on to some. Therefore, they would have to start buying DEC or burning DEC or burning SPS for it. But you can see, we've stayed above peg, or we've been above peg, which is fantastic. So, the title of this video is probably going to be like, anybody got $300,000, which, in the grand scheme of things, it's not an insignificant amount of money. But when you think about crypto as a whole, 300,000 is not very much. That being said, when it comes to Splinterlands, $300,000 is a lot. I mean, there's probably only a few whales in the game that be able to move that kind of capital significantly, right? Whereas on ETH, Solana, all these other chains, 300,000, there's tons of whales that can push something, not push something, but like essentially be able to eat that up. So the thing is, $300,000, right, or $334,000, considering where we're at right now, right? We've had Rebellion launched. We got Land launched as well. There are significant pack sales still, I believe, right? We're still moving forward. I think the last video I did, we were at 700,000 packs. You can see we're at like 730,000 packs now, right? Or almost, we'll just say like 725,000 packs. So there are packs being sold. And here's the good thing, right? Everybody's tracking this number, but I actually want to bring, I think, a better, more optimistic perspective than just watching this number go down. I would actually say there's still new money coming in, mainly because you can see the peg value for DEC is holding and actually going above. So what am I trying to say with that? It's not the team that needs to be buying and burning SPS in order for the flywheel to get into overdrive, right? Yes, absolutely they will need to, but this only matters if credits are coming in because they pay out on the back end transactions. You can see here we are ticking up closer to 34 million SPS that has been burned. So, it's not like it was at the beginning of Land launch, at the beginning of Rebellion, but money is coming into the ecosystem. And even if this seems like it's going down much slower, and it is now, right? Like we were at 500 million, then it dropped to 400 million. And now like it's just been slowly and steadily ticking down. I would say that, while this number is significant, 334 million, it doesn't mean that that's, it doesn't tell the full story, right? I'm not saying that the flywheel is going into overdrive now, but many other people can totally forego credits if they're not coming in from fiat. If they have Ethereum or Bitcoin or Litecoin, all they have to do is bridge that into the game somehow, or bridge that into Hive Engine, I should say, and then buy DEC off the marketplace, right? Or do it on a different chain, right? So buy on Ethereum, buy on BNB, and then bridge that back in. But all of those create buying pressure, which I believe we can see, right? DEC is staying at or above peg. Which means that new money is coming into the game without necessarily having to use credits. So yes, while $300,000, $334,000 is going to be an interesting moment if we actually get that, right? Whether it's over the next week or the next couple of months, it'll be fascinating to see what the team decides to do. I mean, I think more often than not, or the going theory is that if DEC is above peg, it will make no sense for them to push it even higher above peg. They'll be buying SPS off the marketplace with that money coming in. But once again, like I said, it just doesn't tell the full story. That's happening right now. So we're eating through not necessarily the team's DEC, but with another 25,000 packs sold since the last time I was tracking this. The community's eating through that DEC, right? So what's the math on this? 25,000 packs times 4,000 DEC, half of that going into the DAO, right? I mean, that's significant. You can see the Dow is now up to 1.282 million. I'm not going to try to do that math in my head for anybody who's expecting an answer. I am just trying to say that there is still DEC getting locked up, taken off the marketplace. And as it gets more and more scarce, the only way you're going to be able to get some without overpaying for it is buying SPS and burning it. So, this is super exciting. Obviously, a lot of people are watching this number. Aggie keeps posting it in Discord, but just know that even if you don't see this number going down or if it slows down, it doesn't mean that the flywheel isn't in action. I would actually say the fact that SPS is up 5.1%, and more importantly, I wish I had screenshots from previously, like when Bitcoin dropped, SPS was still going up. Right. So we were actually below 3 cents for a very, very short period. And then Bitcoin dropped and SPS actually jumped above 3 cents again, which just, in my opinion, probably meant that maybe people were taking profits or whatever the case is, but they were coming in, buying SPS off the market and then burning it for the DEC that's just not available without overpaying for it at PEG. So, exciting times in the Splinterlands. It may seem slow, and it is a little bit slower now, obviously, than the last 2 weeks of releases, but I would say that we are steadily moving forward. And I cannot wait to see what happens, in 2024 from a gaming perspective, and then from a broader crypto market perspective, if the Bitcoin ETF does get approved, and any other kind of like major pumps or runs that maybe gaming or just crypto as a whole makes in 2024. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And like I said, if anybody has $300,000 just laying around, go buy some credits, because that is going to be fun to see. Well, go buy some credits and then use those credits to buy some cards off the market or land or whatever it is that you want, because that is definitely going to put us into overdrive if we continue to get more credits. And keep in mind, once we get to 300,000, it doesn't stop there, right? We'll need more credits coming in to make the team, to force the team's hand to go buy the SPS off the marketplace in order to burn. So it's not like just 300,000 is the end of the story. 300,000 is just the beginning. But I would say that honestly, it doesn't even matter right now. We're still seeing solid sales and packs. DEC getting locked up in the Dow, packs getting picked up and opened, and it's a good time to be in Splinterlands. This is, in my opinion, the calm before the storm. Now, I'm not saying this as financial advice or anything. I'm just saying that we are getting to a point where even if it's a slow trickle, we are getting to the point where scarcity is starting to become an issue, a good issue, right? And I don't know if or when that scarcity will be met with a higher demand. But I have a lot of optimism for just the game as a whole, and the game and the market as a whole over the course of the next 2 years. Okay, so again, just trying to tell you guys, don't ape into something now. There could still be dumps and all that, but we are eating through a lot of the excess DEC supply, the excess SPS supply, right? Liquid supply, I should say. So exciting times ahead. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.